What's up, guys? It's Super Casual Expeditious here, and today we're going to be going over how to unblock your internet connection using the Tor network. Now, I showed you guys how to do it on your iPhones, and I received some advice from someone that I needed to install a sort of VPN on my phone. Only thing with the VPNs on iPhone 4 is that probably the only one that works is Tunnel Bear and TorGuard. Those are the only two that I know that work on 7.1.2. So I can't really access any VPNs right now, and plus, I don't really use my phone for like social networking and stuff, and plus that Tor network thing is just for basic searches and stuff. So if I get hacked on my phone like that, I have no personal information on there. It's mostly just to play stupid mobile games and text, I guess. But I usually constantly reset all data and delete it because, you know, it's my thing. But it's more efficient when you use Tor on a PC, since it's already configured and has all the files ready. You're going to be using, if you want to set up a Tor relay node, my laptop is not configured for a Tor relay node because it doesn't have enough bytes per second to say. As you can see, my upload and download speeds are not good enough to set up a Tor relay node, but my desktop computer is configured to have a relay node on it. And both of them have VPNs installed. My desktop has SafeLine VPN, and this laptop has CyberGhost Proxy. Now you might be asking, but doesn't Tor, let's just take this right here, doesn't Tor automatically safeguard you and protect you on the internet? No, actually. As stated from one of my subscribers before, the Tor browser, while it does protect you somewhat, it only changes your IP. It can be resolved if you use a backwards DYNS tracer. I know because I've done it before on one of my friend's computers, where he was running the Tor browser, and he said, "You'll never be able to shut down my computer now using from the deep web." And he thought he was smart, but I just did a backwards DYNS on this laptop, and then I found his IP, because it really only changes your IP address, even though it's still exactly the same. Then I shut down his computer, and I said, "What's up, bitch?" Because that's how obviously you spell bitch. And don't pay attention to this notepad thing, this little thing right here. That is a program. It's a program code for a clickjacker. And I don't want to explain what a clickjacker is, because then you guys are going to be bitching me about a new video on clickjacking. So then, the recommended proxies are either CyberGhost, or if you want a bot proxy that's more efficient, you could, like VPNs. Avast has a SecureLine VPN that I also recommend. There are other VPNs, but CyberGhost is one of the only ones that I use. So yeah, mostly because it's more efficient in changing. I don't have a premium account. I just steal keys from their CQL ports. So anyways, so this is the download page for Tor. So what you want to do is you can set the language, but since I live in America, I'm going to set it to English. It's available for Mac and Linux. This or that. I want to go over GPUs so badly. Not GNU, GPUs. I actually have no, I have a separate graphics card. Yeah. But anyways, we're going off topic. So when put the link down on the download page so you can download Tor, you're simply going to download the installer. There are pluggable add-ons if you guys want to check this out. I'll just show this right here. So like when you're going through a country that has censorship of the internet, you have pluggable transports, which are just a download page for stuff that you can put on portable editions, basically, that you can plug into any computer, and it'll launch the Tor browser directly. It'll launch the Tor browser directly on the USB, so it's good. There's also Tails, which is a live CD USB operating system. And it's already pre-configured to use Tor. But I don't really, how do I say this? I don't really like using, I don't really like booting up operating systems from USBs, because the thing with that is, I'm very good at forensics, and I have a bunch of USB logs right here. Let me just open this. I have a bunch of USB log openers right here. So using that as a forensics tool is extremely careful. Like, a lot of people know how to use computer forensics. So I don't really like booting up on USB. I like using VMware, if you know what I mean. Virtual machines. But this is mostly just on my laptop, and I don't do a lot of technical stuff on my laptop. I do most of it on my desktop. But anyways, so you have the download page, you download Tor, it'll download an installer, select all your options. I suggest English if you are in the United States, but if not, choose whatever the hell you want. So now you have everything installed, it's going to go like this, and the Tor browser actually does have many updates lately, and I updated to certain versions right now, so I'm just going to show you guys how to configure it for your different security levels. It's actually pretty simple. You get no script, and you also, no script, yeah, I think it's just no script, and then security levels on how you can access the Tor network. Yeah, but anyways, it's suggested that you use a proxy right here, like a proxy or a VPN, to encrypt your connection, and then use Tor to resolve your IP address, so you have, like, what, 5 layers of encryption right now. Alright, so this is the latest version of Tor, 5.5.4. Okay, so we have no script right here, which disables script, and cross-site scripting, which allows attackers to inject a malicious script into a website, and then, you know, you're screwed, taking in your information and stuff. Cross-site scripting right here, yeah, see, sanitizes cross-site scripting suspicious requests and turns cross-site post requests into data-less get requests. That's why I like getting no script. But, I don't think I can access. I wish no script existed for Chrome. So I use Chrome a lot. I have all my Gmail accounts in there. And I know I shouldn't be using that. I should be using Firefox, and NoScript is already configured for Firefox and stuff. But, whatever. Oh, and also for Windows 10 users, there's a bug, in the Tor configuration settings. What you have to do is you have to install Mozilla Firefox first, then download the Tor configuration browser, and then it'll change the Mozilla Firefox browser into Tor into a separate desktop icon, so then you can access Tor like that. And you can just delete the Mozilla Firefox settings, but I just like having it there because it actually opens as a separate browser. Because I thought when I configured it, it would just be separate, but it can actually open differently. You can see it right now. I'm gonna have the Tor browser, and just wait for this to open. Firefox update. Oh, whatever. Apparently it's a Firefox update. This may take a few minutes. Just cancel. It doesn't matter right now. I'll just update it later. It's suggested that you do not full screen. Ah, fuck. Damn it. Yeah. This is, yeah, it's still Firefox, you know. That's why I like it. But anyways, it's suggested that you do not full screen any tabs in the Tor network, because if someone actually has script injected, they can detect, how large. You're going to see it right here as a warning. See, maximizing Tor browser can allow to determine your monitor size, which can be used to track you. We recommend that you leave Tor in Windows in their original default size. See? It's, recommended by that. So, there are many different sites, like .onion sites, that can be accessed through the deep web. The dark web is a different thing. That's where you get all the illegal trade stories and stuff. That's separate, but it's still in the Tor.onion directories. There are different dark webs with different sorts of websites, but, you know, stuff like that. So you can see we have Tor enabled right here. You're gonna, if you want to configure your security settings, you're gonna want to pop this open. And if you want to start off as a new identity or a new Tor circuit for the site, we're going to go over that in a second, but first we want to go over privacy and security settings. I have mine set on high, which disables HTML5 video and audio, become click-to-play video script, and all JavaScript performance optimizations are disabled. You know, like stuff that makes me completely unsusceptible. Well, not completely unsusceptible, but there's like other stuff like PHP exploits and queries and different stuff that can actually leave me out in the blind. But high gives me, you know, really good defense. Think of me as having like level 35,000 on Smite. I actually have Smite. I was playing that 50 minutes ago. You can set it with low. This provides the most usable experience. It's default medium low, but I like having it on high. There's also privacy settings, which don't record browser history. I suggest that. It disables browser plugins such as Flash. I also suggest that I restrict third-party cookies and other tracking data. I also request that I change details that distinguish you from other Tor browser users. Yes. Okay, so there's that, and there's also, it's very suggested because in CyberGhost Proxy, it's more user-friendly, and you can force websites to use HTTPS if it's available. It's suggested that you do have that feature on when you're browsing Tor websites, because some of them are illegitimate and can, because what happens is with ads is they download stuff onto your RAM to be able to be displayed on the website. So if you have a malicious software injected into your RAM, you're going to be screwed. Let's just go over new identity. And Tor will close all windows and tabs, all websites in terms of developers, restore browser to reset your identity. We're not going to do that right now, but you guys got the message. Just a new Tor circuit for this site. Yep. And check for Tor browser update. This is just checking for updates. But, you know, whatever. I have the latest updated version of Tor. I just like updating it because it makes you feel like a boss. But let's just search up random stuff. Like, for example, you can go to the hidden wiki. Touchscreen keyboard like a boss. The hidden wiki. I think the only reason I can play Smite is because I actually have touchscreen on board. Because, I mean, like, you can't see my mouse on Smite. So when that happens, it's kind of messed up. Alright, so Tor.onion URLs. I'm getting low on time at like 12 minutes and 42 seconds. So you have .onion request, torch, Tor search engine, uncensored hidden wiki. But anything that ends with a .onion URL and a random string of numbers is a legitimate .onion website and can be used to search stuff on, it can be used to search stuff on Tor. I guess that's basically it. And what time do you have? 13 and 11 seconds? Yeah. You can install NoScript separately on Mozilla Firefox, which I'll put the download page for that as well. It's pretty simple setup, and there's like options and stuff to separate which scripts you trust on your websites. But anyways, without all that being said, thank you guys for watching. Have a super expeditious day.